All right, so I'm going to quickly talk about Anaconda environments on your computer. So, what environments are, they're well, it's just easy to explain it this way. Whenever you run a Python command, it's actually running a specific executable file on your computer, and you can find it in your terminal using which Python. This is on a Mac. There might be a different command on Windows, but you can essentially just see, hey, where is this pointing? So on my computer, it's going to the opt folder, mini Conda environments, funtime, bin Python. So if we go to that folder, we can see here, like if I ls, there are 3 different folders. Let me do ls-lh. There's a funtime folder, a 2.7 folder, and a work folder. And each folder, if I go to it, has a bin folder within it. And within that, there's a Python file. So every time I run a Python command, if it's pointing to this, it's running this file over whatever code you run. I could do the same thing with the 2.7 folder. So let me go there, 2.7 bin. And we could see that there's a Python command here, and this is a Python 2.7 environment. So this is Python 3, this is Python 2. And then I could do this with the work folder as well. So ls grep Python. And we could see this here as well. And this is 3.9. So why do I have these different environments? Well, having different environments is important because you may want certain libraries on one environment that you don't want in another. You may need different Python versions. You may want to test stuff. When you're working a job, it's really important because your job just may have an environment that they use, and you always want to use that environment. And if you want to change the environment to test a new library or something, you can make a separate one and test it. So having the ability to point to different Pythons is important. And with Anaconda, it's actually really easy to make environments. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you my environment. So we can do Conda env list. And I can switch to one. So I'm going to say Conda activate 2.7. And now instead of funtime, it's saying 2.7 here. If I say which Python, notice it is in the 2.7 folder now. If I do Conda activate work, it does the work. So how do we create a virtual environment with Anaconda? Really easy. You do Conda env create. You may not need this env. We'll find out in a little bit. -name. And then you put a name. So I'm going to say test environment. And then I think you can specify a Python version. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. So it doesn't care about that. I think we just get rid of the env. Cool. And if it looks, it's saying, hey, we're going to create this folder. And you say, awesome. And then it tells you how to activate it. So I can go Conda activate test environment. And then I should be in my, I'm in my test environment now. And then I can deactivate it. And I can deactivate this one. And eventually it should get down to base. I think it's going to go through all the ones I've activated. I think work was the last one. Yeah, and now it's at the base. So I actually never work in my base environment because if I install libraries that corrupt it, then it means the only way to really fix it sometimes is to delete Anaconda and reinstall it. I hate doing that. So the first thing I do when I download Anaconda is make a virtual environment. And I give it usually a name work, whatever I'm doing, learning. But yeah, it's pretty easy to make virtual environments. It's just a way to manage different Python packages. And then you can install whatever you want in different environments. So pros and cons. Hope this was helpful. Hope you learned a little bit. And thank you for watching.